What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the DC Collectibles Icon series, the Rebirth 7-pack of the Justice League. Today we'll be having a look at Superman. Now, this set does include Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Batman, The Flash, Cyborg, and of course the Rebirth Superman costume. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get Superman posed and ready to go, and then we'll go on with the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have Superman posed and out of the packaging. Now let's get a full 360 of him. I'm going to say right off the bat, I really do like this Superman figure. I do have a few problems with mine, and I'll get more into that in a little bit. Well, not problems with mine, just problems, I think, with the Rebirth costume in general. One of the main problems I have with it are his boots. Yes, Superman is sporting blue boots with just this red trim now. It looks cool in the comics, but figure-wise, I don't know, it just kind of looks like he's wearing a onesie, especially because there's no trunks. His belt doesn't connect properly. We just have this red trim on his boots, so it is really strange seeing all one color for Superman, because we're not used to seeing that. The red boots are kind of important. I was okay when they got rid of the underwear. The blue boots, kind of strange. And another thing I might have an issue with is the cape. Now, the cape is done really fantastic, and I really do like the material it's made out of. It's a really soft plastic. But the cape is modeled after the New 52 Superman's cape, so that's not quite accurate to the comic. He has more of a traditional cape that doesn't have these 3 points to it. It should just be one size. And like I said, that's just my gripes with the way the figure came out. It's nothing against the comics or anything like that. Well, the boots are, but that's neither here nor there. Let's actually take a look at some of Superman's details. If we can move the camera in. I really do like the shade of blue that they went with for this costume. Looks really nice. The red is really vibrant and it pops. The face paint is done really well. I don't know, but on mine it kind of looks like it's a little streaky. Like they were painting it with a brush and they didn't properly paint it all the way through, which is a little bit of a bummer. You really can't see it from a distance, but up close you can notice it. Superman is, of course, sporting his curly Q. His hair is combed off to the side. Really loving the classic S-shield. Now, this is, storyline-wise, this is the Superman from the New Earth angle. He's basically in the New 52 universe, and that's the story they're going with. And then you can see he is sporting these metallic cuffs, really reminiscent of the Man of Steel costume. We do have this almost red belt. His costume really looks like the Man of Steel Batman vs. Superman, because the belt doesn't connect, and I don't know, the color scheme is more, it's not as bright as I would like it, but it is what it is. We do get those red stripes, which are sculpted. They're not just painted, they're actually sculpted on, so that's pretty good. Then when we get to the cape, we do have the S-shield painted. I don't know if it's a application or if it's painted, but it looks really nice and clean. So really can't complain too much about that. So let's actually get Superman posed really fast, and let's actually bring another Superman figure to compare this figure with. And here we have the Rebirth Superman pose to my DC Universe Classic Superman, and as you can see, he's a little bit shorter than the DC Universe Classic Superman. They did upscale the Icon series. I don't have any of the original Icon figures to compare them with, but I do have a couple of DC Universe Classics figures. And although the camera shows it, his blue is actually a little richer than his. His is a little more muted, but can't go wrong with a tried and true classic Superman costume. Still liking this one, with the exception of the boots being the same color as, you know, everything, which is a little bit of a bummer. Moving on to Superman's articulation, we do have a ball jointed head, which doesn't really afford much upward movement. A little bit of downward movement, we do get some side to side, and some head tilt, so there is a ball joint in there. We just don't get any upwards movement. Arms on a ball joint go out to about that far. Arms do a full 360, although it's really stiff on mine. You can actually hear that joint creaking, and they're just really stiff. Really stiff shoulders on my Superman figure, and hopefully that did loosen them a little bit. He does have a bicep swivel. Double jointed in the elbow, but the way it's sculpted, you're only going to get 90 degrees out of the bend, no matter what joint you use. If you combine the two, you can get a little better than 90, but it's not too great. Arms do swivel and have a hinge, and just like the other Icon figures, you can pop the hands out and swap them for another Superman hand. Like I said, I don't have any of the original Icon figures, so I can't say if the hands fit. They say they do, but I can't verify that. Torso is on a ball joint. He does move side to side. We do get a swivel joint here at the top, and I don't want to push it too far because it seems like it's scraping the plastic. And again, a really stiff joint there. Some up and down movement on this. We do get a fairly good amount of range there. An abdomen crunch that goes back that far, forward that far. Legs do go forward, back, and out. We also do get a drop down joint to give him a little better range of movement. No thigh swivel, but it is on a ball hinge, so we do get some movement there. As you can see, he is double jointed in the knee. No boot swivel, but we do get a hinge in the ankle, which goes forward, back, and we do get a rocker ankle. So we can actually get Superman pose in quite a few poses. Just no flight hands, which is a little bit of a shame. With that being said, guys, let's actually get Superman pose for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Superman pose for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do enjoy this box set. If you're looking for this box set, it is hitting comic book stores and specialty stores out there, so go ahead and check those out. Always support your local comic book stores. I picked mine up from my local comic book stores. The set itself runs you about $100, which is a fair price in my opinion, seeing as how we're getting 7 figures for $100, where normally each figure runs you about $24.99. So getting 7 figures for $100, that's pretty good. It's a shame we didn't get any accessories, but I'm pretty sure the accessories would have bumped this set up to at least $140. And for $100, I think this is still a really nice set. If you can find this set, definitely check it out if you're a fan of the Rebirth series like I am, or if you're just a fan of the Icons lines or the DC characters, you're going to want to have this set in your collection. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000 saying don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go ahead and check out all my other reviews. All my other Icon figures are going to be up. I don't know when or what order they're going to be, but be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.